don't know, but I think 2024, it's our year to fucking clear the air. I think that's all that it
I
is.
hope so because I am so sick of people coming in and till this day still.
It's been four
Doing little,
years.
yeah.
It's been four.
But
Back
it's not even
off.
like fine. The stories are like totally fine. You've heard this, you've heard that, whatever, been there, heard these stories plenty of times. It's the fact that girls are coming to work here with the pre-notation that they're leaving to collaborate with someone else and to build their clientele in this business. That is what upsets me because I have great relationships with the clients here, and the clients like to obviously express there's a problem going on here that all of these waxers are leaving. They're passing me business cards in the room, Jess. Like, this is what I got with her phone number. She said she could wax me at her house for cheap. What? What the hell is going on? That's what I have a problem with. This other nonsense, fine, let it be that. But these people that are coming here and this is what's happening is what shocks me because it's not preventative. You can't question new employees like, what are your true intentions of being here? Are you speaking to so and so or this? Like, but it's like, wow, like I just lost another employee
Yeah.
recently
I think
who,
that's the hardest part. We get asked all the time, would you open up another peach bar? And the
no,
answer has always been and will be
no,
no. Why? Because you don't know who to trust anymore. You
no
generally
one,
don't. I
no
mean,
one.
when we go through Indeed, we go through an extensive process, right? First, we look on Indeed. I do the first interview. Jesse and Angie do a dry run, see how they feel. Or we do a group interview, which shocks a lot of people because you just see three managers staring at you like, answer the
Hey,
question. Um, I think it's hurtful because it gets to the point where you generally think, am I a bad person that they're doing this to me?
yeah, that's what I think. And I'm like, "Ugh, I really
Because
try
how do you
to
come
be a
back?
good person."
How do you get let go for bullying, right? Let's just call it what it is. You got let go for bullying another employee. You apologize, this, that, and the third. You come back. I give you a schedule that you would like due to, family issues. And now you want to leave. No call, no show, leave. And then I get word from people over here in Florida on what you're doing. I think that's bonkers.
But it's like I thought this whole thing would have ended 2 years ago. When there was employees who were around for that time period. But the fact that it's actively going on, it's exhausting. I don't want to hire anyone else. I literally don't. I want to keep who I have and like I don't like and it's sad because you want to see the business grow, but I don't want it. I want the same people. I don't want to open my doors to
Yeah.
anyone else, and it's hard.
It's hard
It's
because you
hard.
don't know who to open your door to or who to open. We went to where did we go? We went to Nashville. I thought Nashville was a phenomenal trip. I thought we all had a great time. My sister joined us, which was lovely because my sister wants to get into this industry. Shout out to Alexis, but she
Love
is.
her.
She's learning along the way. Jesse and I help her every chance we get to correct her technique. Um, but when we came back from Nashville, it was like a complete, like, to me, a waste of time.
People got too comfortable.
Like
Yeah. And I
it's
feel
not
like,
that people get too comfortable. It's like I saw a video the other day and it's like when I went out with my coworkers late last night and got some drinks and now the next day I got to yell at them for not doing their job and like the TikTok audio was like Miss Taylor and it was like it's Judge Taylor to you kind of thing. And that's what it is. Like you like whether you intend to or not, like there is no team bonding without people getting it confused. Like it'll never be. You can never just keep it strictly professional on team bonding, outings, trips, or anything like that, because then you don't build a relationship with your employee.
yeah.
Like it's fake. It's you in a fun setting, but in a professional like manner. Like it doesn't work. So you will always have that problem. But it's not fair to what Erica told me to punish the others for what did you say? It's not fair to punish the
A
rest for
bad
like
batch. A bad
yeah,
apple. A
yeah,
bad
Yeah.
apple. A bad
and not
apple. What
saying
is it?
A
yeah,
bad
like
apple will ruin the bunch.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's just what happens with team bonding. And it's going to happen no matter where you work, what you do. Always. I don't care what you say.
I
What
think
you say.
that's why I decided personally I'll take a step back. You guys could do the team bonding as managers, do your bowlings and stuff like that. But me personally, I will not attend. I'll help pay. You want a budget? I'll give you a budget and I'll help pay. But to me, I don't think I'll ever attend because I generally think there's just too much that gets thrown on me that you're only at some point you're like, dude, that's like bad for my order. Like you try to talk to people and you're like, yeah, but like, you coming in to work late or you canceling last minute and you're like, and what do you mean and? It's not a good look. It's just not. Where's the professionalism? Where's like anything? So to me, I think people are just too comfortable, especially with me, that I'm just like, it's a step back. I gotta take a whole step back.
Yeah, but
So
that's also so damaging because you take a step back and then people don't build that relationship with you, and like there's not like there's a level of respect in the tone that I speak to you in, but there is no respect. I don't know you. I don't work with you.
yeah,
Like you don't know me. And that's like what a lot of people like fail to realize. Like, I love my girls that come here and like do their work, get their job done and go home, but we build relationships along the way. Hey, how's your daughter doing? How's your son been? How was the concert yesterday? Oh, how was parent teacher night? Like that's what I feel like sometimes like as your absence can sometimes do. You know what I mean? And that's when me and Angie are trying to get that perfect balance. You can't help the fact that people are always going to take advantage, right?
Yeah.
That's anywhere, everywhere. But we will
I don't know.
continue with the team bonding because for my girls who know how to act right, it works, and for the others, are they
Yeah.
here? Are they here? That's it.
I think you make a point. I think I don't know, guys. I don't know if I have it in me no more. I know it sucks for Angie. Angie, you didn't get to experience the best Erica there
You
is,
know what? It's
but
okay because I'm grateful for the time that I had with you outside of the Peach Bar because we had some really good times. And I will always say this from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am and how blessed I am that you took a chance on me. So I'm
Aw,
okay
that
with
was
that.
sweet.
No,
yeah,
no, not also okay, not also soft shit. Like cut
That
this
was
out or
sweet.
not, whatever. But like, I genuinely, like with my heart, I for real mean that. Because like when you texted me that you were, I think I told you this, but I'm not too sure. When you texted me about this position, I just got back from California because I was in such a deep like depression. I was crying all the time. I had literally like nothing to live for. I just graduated college. I got into my car accident literally just the saddest I've ever been. And then Erica, that's when you texted me, and I was like, oh my god, you know what? She has faith in me. I'll be okay. And that's why, like I always tell everybody, like I'm so grateful that like you did take a chance on me because that's all
yeah,
it took for somebody to do was like believe in me, and that's why I feel like another reason why like I don't want to mess up because like if I mess up, then I upset you, and I don't want you to be upset. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's why I guess like I'm kind of hard and I'm kind of bitchy, I guess, cuz like I don't want that. Like I don't want to see you fail cuz so I don't want to fail either cuz if I fail, you fail. So
I
that
think
was just like outside the podcast type. You add that in if you
yeah.
want to, but like that was like from the bottom of my heart. So I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I do mean that, like
I
genuinely. Or
I
like
appreciate it.
even too, like how you just said in the podcast too, like you always treated me like special. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you took care of me. If I ever needed anything, I would text you and you would help me out. That's why I never try to take advantage of you for literally anything. Even when we out, I'm like, Erica, let me buy you a shot. You know what I mean? Like, we're like the same. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we're both like, what is it called? Like, our love language is gift giving. Like, that's how, like, I show you love. I'm like, Erica, let me get you this. Let me get you that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how, like, we vibe too. But that was just a little side note. But yeah.
I think I think it's hard because I generally look at the Peach Bar like the Peach Bar. I struggled, right? I mean, Jesse could tell you, I worked in the back of a hair salon. I was there 7 days a week. I Ubered, or did Lyft in order to pay rent, pay bills. I was in a horrible relationship that I should have left when it first started. Let's be honest. I genuinely should have left when it first started, but I didn't. What held me back was social media. I think to me, I was so scared what people would think of me on social media. Um, that's why I kind of like hesitated for so many years. I lost family over, this crazy relationship. I lost family over the Peach Bar, let's be honest. Um, Jesse and I grew really, really close. For those who don't know, I didn't. I knew Jesse, but it was kind of like family thing. Like you see her
But like
maybe at
barely,
Christmas.
I'd
Yeah, like
say.
maybe like
Hi.
one Christmas, and it was just like she is what 10 years younger? No, 15 years younger than me,
Mm-hmm. Look
right?
around, yeah.
Damn, I'm
Right?
old.
Wait, right?
Yeah, I'm 37.
I was gonna say you want to say this on the on the
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
30. I'm proud of my age. I look good. People don't
You
think I'm
do.
37.
Yeah, like
Um,
15 years.
exactly, 15-year difference. So when I met Jessie, she was what?
7, 8? I don't know.
Yeah, seven,
I was
8. I would
young.
only see her once in a while until she
Like once
started
a
to
year.
come to me. Yeah, then she started to come to me once in a while for waxing and which, was great. And then we just bonded over the peach bar. But Jessie grew. So when I built Clifton, that's when Jessie came on. So from Clifton to now, this is just as much, I think, Jessie's baby as it is
I
mine.
know.
Aw.
So when it comes down to it, I mean, if you look at it, if this person has stood with me for 7 years, take out family because we both really don't talk to that side of the family. It sucks. I wish we did, but we don't due to certain issues. But if me and Jessie could have a personal relationship, and one's a Capricorn, one's an Aquarius, they don't; those signs do not mesh whatsoever. If
Aquarius get along with everyone. Anyway.
Yeah, sure. For a person who never wrong, never ever wrong. Um,
Good point.
if we have lasted 6 years in each other's lives, from her going to Tampa, running the Tampa location dropping, her moving back to Jersey, her then growing in Jersey, there must be something wrong with other people, that they're not genuine hearted people. That if one person can last 6 years and everyone else cannot. Look at Ariana. Ariana started with me in Tampa. We took a chance on her from Tampa. She then came to be my personal assistant. From being my personal assistant, she became my child. And she has moved everywhere I have moved. For someone who
That's
I
so
never
true.
met, I only
Just
met
So true.
Ariana 6 years ago, and she's lasted in my life. Angie has lasted also. We never have any issues. So to me, there must be something wrong with everyone else.
Their heart's not pure. Their heart is
Yeah,
not pure.
I think that's all that it is. Like if you come to me with pure heart, look at Dayani. Dayani has changed her schedule several times.
mm-hmm.
She's a star waxer, but she comes to work, she does her job, she talks to me with respect, I talk to her with respect, we joke here and there. But if she comes to me as like, hey, Dwight, school, I need to switch to nighttime so I could pick him, I need to switch to morning because I can't pick him up at night, I will move heaven and earth to make sure that she could pick up Dwight from school. Janitza, has her own things going on, but if Janitza's our star pupil, she comes to us. Do we not move everything around to work with our waxers?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, new waxers come aboard. Hey, we see that you have your own business. Okay, like what do I have to do to sign up, all this stuff? We're willing to bring you on, but if you're coming on with the bad intentions, bro, I'm gonna treat you like a spy that you are. And I think that's just how we're gonna leave it because
What is
it does that
this?
now.
Let's do it again. How did it do
Wait.
that?
How
If
did
you
you
do
do
like
that?
if you do like this sometimes, like
What
sometimes
did you
like
do?
I don't know. I
if
went.
you sometimes when you do this, it does like a comment on your head.
Ah, I
If you
didn't
do
know
that, it
that.
throws
That's
confetti. I think
cool.
sometimes when you do a heart, it like does like a heart. See?
Wait, why am I not getting anything?
Did you do the update? Oh,
No.
she got an old phone. Jessica got a new phone.
No.
That's why.
Ooh, this is fancy.
I think Angie gets to the point because Angie be like, okay, like no, they're here for the great reasons. Like let's give them a shot, and then we'd be like, Angie, and she's like, damn man, I had high hopes.
You're like, yeah, I'd be like, yo, I
Yeah.
had faith. I had faith. God
Angie,
told me.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. Angie has this thing to our listeners that God tells her everything. So when I tell her something that God didn't tell her, it's a bad day for her at the peach bar that day. She gets really upset.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
God
that's
told
true.
me Erica's gonna come next week. Let's see if he's right.
You
That'll
better
be
hit
the
that
true
6K.
test.
You
I
hit
know.
6K in one day, I'll guarantee I'll be there with bells and whistles on. Do, 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 do.
So everybody listening, right? Hopefully this gets pushed out by Saturday. Book for this Saturday, and if you cancel, I'm charging your ass.
Oh
Don't
my God. We are not waiving any fees on Saturday, okay?
CJ's gonna be
That's it.
listening to this, and CJ's gonna be like, "Oh, gotta get your office ready. Gotta do this. I gotta make sure I'm
Oh,
on my
yeah.
P's and Q's."
Yes, definitely.
CJ's funny. Every time he sees me, he'll be like, Hello, Erica, you're here? No shit,
Nah,
CJ. Where else
CJ
would
is
I be?
so funny. Every time me and Jesse are like planning things out, he's always listening. And then we just catch
Always.
him up.
And then we just fill them in because I'm like, if you're gonna listen, you might as well know what we're talking
He's
about.
so funny.
Like yesterday, me and Angie were literally talking, and he's like, "Why are you guys whispering?" I'm like, "That defeats the whole purpose of you asking me." I
So,
told him.
for those who don't know, CJ does like he edits our podcast and he edits certain videos for us, and he posts for us. So when CJ's in the office and he's editing, and he sees like two people talking, he does this, and he thinks we don't see it,
Oh,
but
we
we
see
do,
it, CJ.
CJ. He goes like this a little bit so that he can hear, and then he'll be like, and then you'll be like, CJ, and he'll be like. I'm like, CJ, I know you can hear me. What? You said something?
Oh my god, he's gonna cry laughing listening to this.
To a T. Like literally yesterday when me and Angie were whispering, and he was like, "What are you guys talking about? Like I heard you say this and this." I'm like, "Let me fill you in on the blanks that you didn't hear, CJ." But
I
he's
can't.
funny.
Poor
He's
CJ.
funny.
CJ gets the short end of the stick, but sometimes he deserves it. Sometimes it's just CJ. That's what it is. It's just
Yeah.
CJ.
Stop making Or when we move his little blocks, he's like, I feel so bad.
Oh,
No, stop it. You're so right. We did that today, yesterday.
he'll be coming in like, oh, was I supposed to film today? And Jesse be like, no, CJ, I moved it. We had a call out. And CJ's like, okay, so I'm supposed to know.
Stop. We did that today.
I know. And Jesse be like, he'll come in and he'll be like,
No,
wasn't I supposed
but
to film? And just like, but I
Oh
moved
my
it,
God.
CJ. But I moved it.
no,
Stop,
but
I'm
you
in
know what?
tears. I'm in tears.
This is how you know attendance has been like crazy at the Peach Bar. Even CJ today was supposed to film with someone, and I'm like, she's not gonna be in. He's like, again? I'm like, sorry. I'm like, you gotta film next time.
Oh my stomach hurts. I
Dude,
can't.
he's gonna
And
hate us.
CJ, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
He's gonna replay this and he's gonna be like, an hour long? Didn't I tell you guys 20 minutes?
I know.
Bring
We're
it
gonna touch
into
base.
three, CJ.
Oh
Bring it
my
into
god.
three.
Oh my
Couple
god.
topics.
I
Dude,
can't.
we
That
still
was
got more. It's so funny because I think it's so hard being a manager because one, it's hard to separate personal and business. Because even like sending people home, people are like, how do you know who to send home? And you're like, we look at your book.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you have 5 people, I'm not gonna waste my time and your time. I'm just not. Or
no,
like
but
flash sales,
yeah,
that
like even
too.
I was gonna say with sending people home, like again, we have open communication with all our employees. Like if it is an issue that you really don't wish to be sent home, you let us know. I will book your ass up with $25 Brazilians. I have no problem doing that, But long week, you don't mind being sent home, and they don't. They really don't.
Normally for those listening, they're like, well, why do you send her home? We ask them before we send them home. It's normally a toss up, and we'd be like, okay, let's ask one person rather than, and if they're like, yeah, just send me home over the other. Or sometimes we Hunger Game this shit, and we'll be like, look, we're overbooked.
Whoever,
Who wants to stay home? And they'd be
yeah.
like, I like a day home. I like it.
Mhm.
So I don't know. But to leave off, what's our 2024 resolutions for the Peach Bar? I
make the
know
peach
we
bar
have
great again.
make the Peach Bar great again. But what do you feel like is the one thing we need to change?
Well, me and Jesse have been talking about it like this whole time. We want, so I guess this could be both of ours, but add your thing, like a little spice. But I want downstairs booked up with facials, vajacials, like all of that. And I feel like again that comes with like posting and everything like that. But I told Jesse too, we should go back to the little hearts that you guys used to post. So like that, I guess I really want us to be known for like facials and vajacials. Like that like is on my like top
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we hit the scene with vajacials. Like a lot of people didn't know what it was when we started doing it in New Jersey.
And then Angie,
So
what were you gonna say?
To keep like a set of people. Like, if they come in, like how we just said, with pure intentions, please come in with pure intentions and don't make our lives more stressful than it already is, because we're stressed to the T. So
Yeah,
come in with a pure heart and let's vibe. Let's work it out. Like, let's work,
definitely.
That's it.
Me, I obviously want to make the Peach Bar grow this year. So exactly what Angie said, like we're trying to make this facial salon like grow. It's turned now into a part 2 of the waxing salon. Girls just love to come here to get waxed, which I totally respect and love. But we have all this great products and like, trainings and knowledge for people to like learn and also provide these services and for people to get that this could really be like a one pit stop for all. I want the wax selling business to excel again. I'm really excited. We picked that up at the mid of last year. I know we're still in the works of like website, figuring everything out. So I can't wait to get the ground running on that. I'm really excited. I want to add some more services on, but that's something for me to discuss with the boss. But I just want the Peach Bar to keep growing. Like, I hate being standstill. I'm not happy being standstill. If you know me, if you any listeners or customers of the Peach Bar, if you want to know why the waiting room looks different every time you come, it's me. I don't like things staying the same for a while. So I'm excited to grow. That's my goal.
For those who don't know, Jessie changes the Peach Bar waiting room more than she changes her underwear. I'm like
Yes.
convinced.
I am too.
And she doesn't even we get vetoed out. Me and Angie get vetoed out. I brought Angie on so she could always be the tiebreaker. And Jessie doesn't listen to any of us and just does what she wants.
Nope.
No,
I'll go in.
I disagree. You moved the products around for me. I was like, let's put the products here. And you were like, okay, let's do it. I was like, wow, that's great.
Because it looked better. But if I
did.
didn't feel like it, then I would have left it where it was.
Yeah. And then you would have been like Erica, and I would have been like, yeah, I agree with Angie. She would have been like, no, I like it there. That's what
I would have asked 4 more employees for one to say I like it like that. See, she likes it. We're gonna leave it. But yeah, that's it. That's my goal.
I know I talk about this a lot, but I think it's time to retire. I think one for marriage. Most people don't know. I don't really see my husband. As I said, it's 4 businesses between 2 of us. He works. Jessie, you slept over. Angie, you slept over here. He's left by the time you get up, and he's not home by the time you go to bed. So I really want to spend more time with my husband. So I think taking a step back and entrusting you too, like fully with this business, is kind of my goal for 2024. But of course, I'm always one phone call away. And I think I want to add more to the Peach Bar, like more rooms, I'm thinking.
Yes, thank you.
If I could build more rooms upstairs and take downstairs, move it upstairs, and have downstairs as like a wax storefront and like a training center.
That'd be cool.
So I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, right? Hear me out. Each wax room could be a manager's room, right? So you'll have Jessie, CJ, and Angie. The big office that we have now could be your training room, right? Where you have classes, we teach waxing, people come in, this. And then in the middle, just have nothing but shelves and wax pots. So people could come in, buy the wax, test it out. That's kind of the vision I have.
I like it.
That's my goal for 2024.
All right. Let's make it happen.
Make the Peach Bar great again.
All right. Thank you for listening to another episode or multiple episodes of Peaches and Tea. This was me, Erica, Jessie, and Angie. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.